Let's talk about the topic for today. Now, a lot of music lovers out there, I know for sure that, in fact, at least half of you, if not more of you, love music as much as I do. And you're probably wondering how you can enhance that experience of listening to music. So we thought, let's talk about the best truly wireless earbuds out there because they're convenient and some of them have amazing sound. So I thought, let's talk to the expert. Ershad Kalebullah, who is the editor-in-chief of MySmartPrice, is joining in. And I think out of all of the products that you look at, the tech, the gadgets that you look at, Ershad, I think that you are most passionate about the sound devices. Would you say, though, that the truly wireless earbuds have now eclipsed the other options out there?
Absolutely, Alex. You're right. Bang on about the fact that I do love reviewing audio products, and you're right. The truly wireless category has exploded in the recent past. Ever since they became available and AirPods was introduced by Apple, that this category has just exploded. So much so that if you look at it, you get these truly wireless earbuds for under rupees 5,000, 3,000, even sometimes even 2,000 and 1,000 bucks. And it's the Indian players like for example, Boat, Noise, Petron. These are the guys who are ruling the roost in that segment, right? I mean, Boat actually had 37% of the market share in India. So evidently, everybody is lapping up these truly wireless earbuds left, right, and center, and it's definitely a very popular category.
Okay, so when I spoke to you about the topic for this conversation, Ershad, I said let's talk about it in different categories. And normally these things get talked about in terms of price categorization, but I'm hoping that that's not the case for quality categorization also, and that you'll give me some great options at all price targets, and you'll tell me that there are some really quality products that you can get at lower prices as well. So let's break that up and talk about the most affordable segment, which I think is sub 3,000. What are the options available?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there are tons of the market is filled with products. So actually picking one becomes very difficult because you don't even get reviews for all of these products, right? I mean, Boat itself launches more than like 10, 15 products a month, and it becomes really difficult to track the industry. But one consistently good performer that I've been recommending to people, many people have been buying. In fact, that was the top seller, I think, in the first and second quarter of this year, is the OnePlus Buds Z. It's available for about 2,499 if I'm not mistaken, sometimes even lower, when it goes on sale. And it's got great connectivity, ease of connectivity. The bass performance is good, which is, India is a very bass-loving country. So I mean, that's one thing that that you can be rest assured of with the OnePlus Buds Z. So that would be my top pick for the best truly wireless earbuds under rupees 3,000. Having said that, I do want to put a disclaimer out here that the OnePlus Buds Z2 might be just around the corner, the second edition. So you might just want to wait for that one to launch as well.
Okay, and I'm guessing we don't yet know at what price that is going to be launched at. Having said that, let's go to the next range, which is 3 to 5. And it's not too much of a jump, but is there a dramatic shift in the quality, Ershad?
Absolutely. There is. In fact, what happens in that price category is that's when the active noise cancellation, earphones start coming in, like, the basic budget active noise cancelling earphones. And I would like to recommend one of those, which is the Realme Buds Air 2. It's been a consistently good performer, and Realme has actually been one of the best, brands in this industry making, truly wireless buds. Primarily because you do get active noise cancellation and a smattering of features, which also includes a bespoke app for Android where you can change the controls as per your wish, which I think is an absolutely cool feature to have. And about 3,500 odd bucks, it's a total steal deal. That's with respect to when you're talking about features and connectivity options and active noise cancellation that you get. Having said that, if you ask me with respect to sound quality, I have one recommendation, and that's the Jabra Elite 65T. Now, this one is actually a 2-3 year old product, if I'm not mistaken. And essentially what happened is Jabra has probably, got a bunch of units lying around, and it routinely goes for under rupees 5,000, and it's, easily one of the best recommendations if you want good sound quality.
Okay. Now we're moving up in the pecking order, right? We're going to the next rung, which is 5 to 10,000, and here's where things get, I think, just a tad bit interesting. What are the options here, Ershad, that you would consider, and why would you consider spending so much more when you have such great options between 3 to 5?
That's obviously the first question that comes to mind. Having said that, what happens with the under 10 category is actually the most interesting one, the 5 to 10 category, because they have the best combination of features, quality of sound and performance. And for someone like me who's an audiophile, who loves listening to music more than just the features, for me the ANC doesn't matter as much as the sound quality does. So 80% of my decision, and a lot of people like me, for them 80% of their decision rests around the fact that how does it sound. And you have some of the best sounding truly wireless earbuds in this price range that we're looking at. The Oppo Enco X, it comes with dual drivers, sounds absolutely pristine, extremely clean. If you're somebody who likes to listen to music which has a lot of guitars, if you like to listen to classical music, the kind of high notes that it can hit is absolutely fantastic. I like the Oppo Enco X. And if you're a bass head, you absolutely must consider the OnePlus Buds Pro. It's got a very good, in our parlance, it's something known as a V-shaped sound, where the bass is extended really well. And if you listen to a lot of EDM and hip hop and rap, the kind of bass notes, like if you listen to Nuclear and those kind of artists, you're absolutely bound to enjoy something like the OnePlus Buds Pro. You definitely must consider that. And if you want something which you want to show off at a party, the Nothing Ear one is a good option. It sounds pretty decent. It lies somewhere between the OnePlus Buds Pro and the Oppo Enco X. Having said that, it looks absolutely fantastic with its transparent case design, and it's definitely a party starter.
So these are certainly very interesting products to consider, Ershad. And the next category, I think, is what a lot of people will focus on, considering that these are, I think, the glitziest, the most expensive in the category that we're talking about, truly wireless. You have the AirPods, and they truly are going to pinch your pocket, right? If you want to add them. I'm just wondering, in terms of compatibility, is there that reason why you absolutely must consider it if you already have an Apple product, an iPhone, for example, that you need to pair it with this? What really is something that will make you choose that product?
Yeah, when you look at the premium earbuds, right? I mean, these can extend to up to 25,000 rupees as well. And there are quite a few brands making really great earphones, which includes obviously Samsung, Sennheiser, Sony, and of course Apple. Now, Apple has its own line of AirPods. Everybody knows about it. They even launched the new AirPods 3. In fact, I'm actually using it to talk to you right now. And you will know that one of the things that Apple gets right is the ecosystem connectivity and play. The moment you flip the lid, your phone recognizes that there's an AirPods nearby and it connects to it. And then there are a bunch of cool features like spatial audio, which essentially is Dolby Atmos for your truly wireless earbuds. And of course, the fact that it lasts really long with good battery life as well. I think easily, the AirPods is a great option for anybody who doesn't like the entirely in-ear style and likes the earbud style. And if somebody likes the in-ear style, then you do get AirPods Pro, which also includes active noise cancellation. And it's fantastic at active noise cancellation, and something called a transparency mode, where it enhances the sound of the person speaking next to you, or somebody speaking next to you. So that's one of the features that you can get. And apart from that, when you're looking at premium offerings, then I would suggest something like the Sony WF-1000XM3. Unfortunately, the 1000XM4 is not launched in India yet, but the XM3s are still a great buy, considering they offer some of the best when they're working at home or heading out. That's one of the features that people definitely look for. Having said that, I still need to mention this. My favorite definitely has to be the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. It is the best sound pair of truly wireless earbuds that I've heard, recommending it to people who are audiophiles that, this is the one that you need to buy.
Absolutely. Ershad, we've captured quite a bit in this conversation, and I think quite a few of my viewers will have benefited from it. They'll certainly have shortened their list since before this show, after having listened to you speak about those earbuds with so much enthusiasm. Thank you so much, as always, for joining in and for speaking to us here on The Money Show.